All right. Welcome back in. It is Sunday evening here, Sunday night, Sunday evening, whatever you call it. It's 8 o'clock at night. It's 8 o'clock. I got questions. I got a lot of questions that need to be answered. I wish I literally had one of my legal friends on panel tonight because we could probably clear a lot of this stuff up. But I want to go through this stuff, and I got some questions still. I have a lot of questions, and I'm going to have to probably do another show on this at some time and have one of my legal friends jump up and try to sort through all this stuff. But let's put the information out into the ether, and maybe all of you at home in the comments tonight as we live chat here or afterwards as this video posts, you can set me to some of the laws in Connecticut. But I got some questions. But as you all know, I went down the other day on Friday to New London, Connecticut to support Sean from the Long Island Audit YouTube channel. He's been arrested and charged with 3 charges of, let me read the charges here. His charges right now currently are criminal trespass in the 1st degree, voyeurism with malice, and breach of peace in the 2nd degree. 2 of them, the criminal trespass and breach of peace, are a misdemeanor, but the felony is voyeurism with malice. And I wanted to understand that. So I did some searching around today. We're going to go through that and talk about it and you know, figure this all out. You know, where does this all fall? Where does this all shake up? How does this all shake up? And then Sean has to go back to court on, let's see, on September 9th is his next hearing. He said they're trying to transfer this out into another court is usually what they do. And it was his bond amount was crazy. It was like $75,000 when he got put into custody. But I think that upcharge, I question it. I really do question it. I question the upcharge, but now we're finding out Garden State Accountability was just out there the other day. There's actually a detail there now, apparently 24 hours a day. We'll play a little bit of that video and shout out to them. Leroy Truth, he did an amazing job out at the court hearing the other day, and he's been doing tons of follow-up down there. And I got to meet a couple of those guys the other day, so I wanted to give them a shout out. But let's go through this whole thing. So Friday, I go down to support Sean. I show up for the hearing. There's a peaceful protest outside the courthouse. And then afterwards, Sean came out and gave about a 20-minute speech. I got to meet him. We're kind of lingering around. I mean, there's not really much going on. People are starting to disperse. And I said, well, this is probably, you know, the right time to leave. So I get Sean's number. I'm gonna text him at some point and hopefully get him on the show. Possibly next week. We'll have him come on. But I get his number and he's like, yeah, we'll talk soon. And everybody's kind of dispersing. Well, I get in my car. And apparently there was a tackle. Some guy, literally chaos breaks out, gets tackled, and the videos now of it are starting to kind of pop up. And from my understanding is a cop came out, or a couple cops came out, grabbed the phone out of this woman's hand, and someone didn't like it and went to grab her property back, get her property back for her. And when they went to do that, was tackled to the ground by 6 officers and then dragged into court. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is insane. Like, one cop enough, you know, I get it. You know, this sudden movement by someone, but 6 cops tackle this guy and you know, choke him out. And the guy's literally saying he can't breathe. And we'll play some of this video. But I was like, I literally just missed this. I was on my ride back to Massachusetts. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But let me play this video. And this is via the Garden State Accountability channel. Make sure to go over there and subscribe to Leroy Truth's 2nd channel. And let's play this. This is insane. Here we go.
Go up the escalator initially. They said no one is allowed to go there. You got to have an appointment. So what happened?
Well, you went up it anyway.
But before that, who was stopping us?
Well, the police were there.
Yeah,
the police were there.
They blocked
Something's going on. Something's going on.
What the hell?
Hey, get off! No, you can't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm outside. I'm outside.
Get off him!
I'm not
It's
out.
all the chief's fault. This chief is a piece of shit.
This chief right here is a piece of shit.
What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Look at these gang members. Look at these fucking gang members.
I can't breathe.
What the fuck are you guys doing? 5 times. 5 fucking pussies. 5 fucking pussies. 6 pussies.
I can't breathe.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Why don't you get Why don't you get your fucking gun? Get your gangbangers.
Now, I'm going to stop this here, and I'm going to give you my opinion, okay? First of all, this is insane, okay? This amount of level of what's going on in this whole scene is insane, okay? Okay, I wasn't there. I don't have the full context of the video. There's probably other video out there, but from what I'm seeing, this is absolutely insane. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't know really anything that's going on in Connecticut. I'm very curious now as to things that are going on in Connecticut. Sean's brought a lot of light to this stuff, but this is my opinion of what's going on. My speculation is what's going on. You have Sean Paul Reyes that went out as a journalist, knocked on a Connecticut State Trooper's door, Sergeant Brian Fahey, and asked him some tough questions. We've seen that video. We saw Sean Paul Reyes get spit on in his face and had a firearm essentially held to him and chest bumped off Brian Fahey's property. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the laws and the bylaws, and we're going to talk about this voyeurism with malice here as well. So you have Sean Paul Reyes goes in for his hearing, but what's going on outside the courthouse that entire time and a couple hours leading up to that that hearing is a peaceful protest. You have people out there that are supporting Sean, supporting the First Amendment, and this is happening right on the courtroom steps. I have been to court here in Massachusetts. They create buffer zones. Things like this, so you can't go into those particular areas. A judge may set a buffer zone, but I've never seen this happen in my, my, I guess, YouTube journalism investigative, career. I guess I've never really seen a peaceful protest out in front, literally on the courtroom steps like this, with a speaker and a microphone. I thought it was actually a pretty cool thing that we could do that in that common area. So what I think was, these are cops that are pissed as to what was going on outside the courthouse, and they needed a little bit of a release. Now, from what I'm understanding, and we're going to hear it in this video, was a phone was snatched or taken from a woman's hand. Apparently, this guy didn't like that and grabbed it back, and then we had this chaos that broke out. Could we think that this is some unleashed anger from those officers? Like, yeah, we can get them back now. We'll get them now. And we have essentially this huge pig pile that is going on. Let's keep playing through this video.
I gotta go. Beat him, you gang member.
Sean, I just gotta make
Why don't you
one
stop
quick
that?
comment.
Why don't you stop that shit?
Look
Look at these fucking gang bangers. Bunch of pussies. Pussies.
This is the tackle. Look at this. Holy shit. This is crazy. Right, Jen chiming in saying cops stole a woman's phone out of her hand. A male then took it out of the cop's hand and handed it back to the woman. And this is what happened to him. Okay. We're getting some context here. Here we go.
Give her her fucking phone! Give her her fucking phone! You don't have a right to
Lock the door, you fucking pussy. I don't know why I'm down there. I gotta get money to get him out, man.
Aha. Arian says she was recording in a public lobby, and you can record in a public lobby. You can record inside the courthouse. It says in those publicly accessible areas, we can do that. We have the right to do that. And the marshal basically snatched the phone aggressively out of her hand, and she was also in a wheelchair. Wow. Crazy. Here we go.
Fuck, man, what happened? I was down there. I missed it.
She took her phone, and then he took the phone.
Ripped it out of her hand.
He ripped it out of her hand. This woman.
Her?
Yeah.
Why
He took her phone.
Yeah, Jenny, they do. Yep, they did. And I have a little interview with him, and I'll play that video here in a second. Here we go.
He ripped it out of her hand, and I don't know why.
The other guy
No,
ripped it out of his
hand.
hand.
Yes.
But if you read the sign, it doesn't say, it says courtroom.
Courtroom only. Public lobby, right?
How many get him out?
I need the fucking dude.
They drew from That's right, you're right, they did. Son, Son, the whole reason that happened was because of that the chief who was talking about, okay, thinks he's got the right to steal people's phones. That's larceny, where I come from. Your phone's not over here. I'm really pissed about this, Son. I don't know if you watch my videos.
They locked the door.
Yeah, I think they did. Is the door locked? Gangbanger! Gangbanger! Where's the warrant?
I'm going to tell you right now. You come into my chat and you say any racist comments, you will be bounced forever. You will be out of here. You will never be able to come back in my chat ever again. So goodbye. Have a nice night, Eddie Ed. If you come into my chat and you put any racist comments in here, you will be bounced forever. Ever, ever, ever. You will never be allowed back in my chat again. Goodbye. Have a nice day. That's not why we're here.
Where's the warrant? They can't just take your fucking phone. That was the person. I mean, that's one of my good friends. They just fucking jumped. There's nothing more gangbanger than that.
Right.
I didn't know what started it, but when I came up, they were whooping his fucking ass. And he wasn't doing anything. He grabbed her 5 fucking people, and they could have popped off a guy.
And see what happened when he grabbed the phone? See what happened when that guy grabbed the phone? It didn't happen to that chief.
More dangerous than the police.
Yeah. He took back the property. He took back the property that was stolen from the chief. So the chief grabbed her phone, and he grabbed it from him in the same manner.
You guys got all that on tape, right?
So it was originally confiscated. He
Yeah.
tried to get it back.
I got the back on.
No, he got it back from her.
He got it back from her, and that's when they intervened.
And that's when they threw him to the ground.
You squared up with me.
He got it back.
That's the animals.
I verbalized this in the video.
We saw it firsthand.
Just we have to say I have a banana.
And then they try to attack the Yim. They try to attack the Yim. They try to come at him.
You seem like the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you just people love you. I can tell. You bet you I love you. So,
Yeah, they came after him.
You want to return the property you stole? You condescending, uneducated, narcissistic tyrants.
Because a cop inside, not even a cop, a marshal, a court marshal, decided he was going to steal her property and not give it back. And now he has it inside the court and won't give it back.
And again, shout out to Garden State Accountability. If you're not subbed up over there, you need to. They're down in and around that area. He does a lot of videos down in and around Connecticut. Sub up to him. That's Leroy Truth's second channel, and trying to make that channel go. So please subscribe to that. That's where this video is, and we'll play a little bit more here. And then I want to get into this voyeurism with malice. I got a lot of questions about it. Here we go.
Bunch of fucking heroes. 6 people. 6 fucking thugs can't get 1 guy. Hero. Hero. That's all you want, you fucking hero.
The guy got injured.
You guys are real fucking dumb. Real dumb. How do you feel? Stealing property. Thief.
Yeah, they're complete animals. The
Yeah,
marshals here are
hard,
complete
yeah.
animals.
No, it's not just here. It's every fucking court in the state. You know why? Because they're trained like fucking retards.
Why don't
You
you-
can become a marshal easier than you could get a job at McDonald's.
McDonald's has higher
That's pretty
standards.
pathetic. They
That's
do.
it.
It's harder to become a manager at McDonald's than it is to get one of them fucking clowns. Fucking clown. We have fake ass arms. Pussy. Oh, clench with this. Clench it with
That guy's
dangerous. You gonna jump me like you jumped him?
Yeah, I mean, Sean, I met Sean in person the other day for the first time. He seemed like a really nice guy. Now, listen, everybody's coming at me, always this checkered past, this and that. Listen, people have the opportunity to change. Okay, I'm sure everybody in here is not a perfect angel. Probably have done some things in their past. Okay, but I look at people and I try to give them the opportunity as what they're going to do in the future. If Sean has turned his life around. And again, I don't know his past. A lot of people come at me in the comments. Oh, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. Listen, I don't know. But if Sean is turning his life around and he's trying to do something positive and show what is going on in our community with terrible and bad policing, I'm all for that. I mean, here in Massachusetts, the things that we have dealt with, go look at all my videos in the Karen Reed trial. I mean, that will show you corruption at its finest and all the fallout that is going on because of the Karen Reed trial. And now it's making sense. Now it's making absolute sense why they wanted Karen Reed to go down, because all these other cases are being exposed with all these corrupt law enforcement officials that are intertwined into all of these cases that have happened in Massachusetts. And tomorrow night, live on my channel, I'm going to have a retired Mass State Police, Todd McGee, 24 years of experience, and I'll have an attorney, Attorney Nan Gallagher will be joining me. We do this every Monday night, and we're going to talk about the ties that bind all these corrupt law enforcement officers and all these cases that are high profile in the state of Massachusetts. We'll be talking about that tomorrow night here on the channel. Let me just pause real quick and just get a couple of these out of the way. Bella Rose, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. BK has become a new member. And Jen, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. If you want to support me, you can. You can click on the link up above in the chat. You can support me, Venmo or Cash App. Become a member. Send a super chat. It keeps the lights on here in the studio. Let's go back to this video and finish this up. And like I said, I got a lot of questions about this voyeurism with malice charge. Here we go.
Why you got a vest on, pussy? Ain't nobody ever came and did nothing. You're soft, bro. You are soft. Look at you. Chubby over there too. How'd you get a job? How'd you pass the fitness standards? Oh, they don't have them anymore. That's why you retards have jobs.
Just go home and tell your family what you
Yeah,
did
go home
today.
and tell your boyfriend. Oh, I beat up a fucking guy today. I'm a real animal. Have a good one. You fucking loser. Be careful with that guy.
Thank you, Tara. Exactly. What was the arrest for? Yeah. So I'll have to look into it. I'm not too sure what the charges were in his case. I'm sure they're going to say like assault and battery on an officer. It'll be something like that. I'm pretty sure. But what I want to do is kind of break down Sean's video again, because I started to look into it and I'm very curious about the laws in Connecticut with this felony charge, this voyeurism with malice. So let's talk a little bit about that. Okay. So in Connecticut, voyeurism with malice, and again, I'm just going to read from what I could come up with here. And I'm going to tell you, I wish I had one of my legal friends on panel tonight. In Connecticut, voyeurism with malice is defined under Connecticut Gen Stat 35A-198A-A1 and involves intentionally spying or secretly recording someone without their knowledge or consent under the circumstances where they reasonably expect privacy. Here's how the statute breaks down. The legal elements of voyeurism with malice. The state must prove all of the elements beyond a reasonable doubt. 1, recording another's image, photograph, film, and videotape, etc. 2, that is done knowingly. The person was aware they are being recorded. They were recording an image of someone else. Number 3, that it was done with malice, meaning an improper, unjustifiable, or harmful motive intending to cause distress rather than just sexual arousal. And this is where I have questions. Sean did not go to Sergeant Brian Fahey's house to get a sexual arousal. He went there as a journalist to ask tough questions that Sergeant Fahey doesn't seem to want to answer. Oh, wait, actually, he did answer, because when he questioned about all the overtime that he was sucking up, and I think Sean said, well, it's well over 70,000. And Brian Fahey said, ha ha, it's more than that. It's more than that. So number 4, without the subject's knowledge or consent. That doesn't make sense, because when Sean went to the door, and we're going to play it here in a second, when Sean went to Brian Fahey's door as a journalist and knocked on the door and backed off, what did the ring camera say when Sean stepped onto the steps? You are being recorded. You're being recorded. And another way to look at this too, Sean actually wasn't even recording at that time. He had a cameraman with him that created distance that was in the background. So let me read a little bit more of this, and then I want to play that video. 5, when the subject is not in plain view of the defendant, meaning the recording was hidden or done surreptitiously. No, because that ring camera turned on. Fahey knew that someone was at his door. Number 6, occurring under circumstances where the subject reasonably expected privacy, the bathroom or a bedroom, and neither of that. He wasn't recording in a bathroom or a bedroom. All right, let me pull up this video. And I actually got some other things here I want to kind of scope out, and it's going to lead to Garden State Accountability went down there to be friendly and deliver some pizzas the other day, and I want to show you some things that changed in and around that area of that private road. All right, here we go.
Single year from a desk job, it didn't add up. And that's why I came here to Sergeant Brian Fahey's neighborhood to protest his tyranny and corruption, the lack of accountability, but also, as any good independent journalist would, to ask questions about this overtime allegation.
In the chat as well, too. Okay.
So as always, you always want to be on the lookout.
Haha.
But it's also, as any good independent journalist would, to ask questions about this overtime allegation.
Okay, so this was a bit of controversy because they said that Sean, the video, he didn't show the no trespassing sign. Really? Well, let's talk about that. So, and let me share my screen here. Now, this is a private road sign. It's not a no trespassing sign, okay? But I want to show you something that now has changed. And Sean talks about that. Let's see what happens now. And by the way, Connecticut, your tax dollars are paying for your tax dollars are now paying for this 24-hour this 24-hour protection. And I have a lot to say. I think the felony charge was put in there so we could get a 24-hour detail out in front of Sergeant Fahey's house. All right, let's look at this. This is, again, Garden State and Accountability. Great job. Please go over and subscribe to his channel if you haven't, capturing this video. But let's look and see what's changed next to that private road sign.
Oh, there's a no trespassing sign, by the way, guys.
Oh, look at that.
Check that out.
Now Now there's a no trespassing sign. This is where I got questions. I need one of my legal friends to jump up. We got to do this again and get one of my legal friends up here and break all this down. All right, let's play this.
You got to check all this out. And we wanted to revisit peacefully the scene of the crime. And it wasn't the scene of Long Island Audit's crime, it's the scene of Fahey's crime.
There's a dog
Let's
in
see
there.
here. And we want to underline, we are independent. No one has asked us to come here. No one. This was our idea of our own free will and volition. And here we want to ask this police officer some questions here.
And keep the no trespassing sign.
That's why what we have to see, and it's a public easement, perhaps. I want to see, and I'm sure Sean's pulling it. I'm sure his lawyer is pulling it. I want to see all the zoning down in that area. I want to see where Fahey's property actually starts and ends. I want to see if that is an easement. I want to know everything about that area, and I'm sure Sean's lawyer is doing their due diligence to find out where are the property lines. What is the private road? Where does it go up to? I'm sure they're going through all of it. All right, here we go.
All right, so we have no trespassing signs here.
Property.
Now there's a no trespassing sign. There wasn't one before.
Violators will be prosecuted. Is that a dog?
Right, there's a dog inside there, and there's a fan, but it's really hot.
Yeah.
It's super hot. And
So, from my understanding, it says private road, dead end turnaround, but there's multiple houses on this property.
Right.
So, it's a shared road. So, all right, so they have the no trespassing signs, but formerly, before they had those, you can go down that road where it bifurcates, go to the left on the house to the left.
Right.
And his property doesn't end and begin, I would assume, and I may be wrong, to where that bifurcation is.
Yes.
Right.
Well, how much money is this costing the taxpayers?
Oh, it's costing so much money to the taxpayers. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I want to not knock on Sergeant Fahey's door. I want to make very clear I'm not going to Sergeant Fahey's house to knock on his door. Though, again, I have a legal right to do that as a journalist, as a Boy Scout, as a Jehovah's Witness, as a human being. What about what does Sergeant Fahey do on trick or treat? Does he pull his gun out with all the kids and brandish his gun and spit on all the little children's faces on Halloween?
You want candy?
Right, COPTUAH. Yeah, take that with your M&Ms and your apple.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go back to this after, but I want to go back and talk about some of this voyeurism with malice. Okay, so now it says the meaning of malice. According to Connecticut jury instructions, acting with malice means acting with improper, unjustified, or harmful motive, such as aiming to cause pain, injury, or distress. This distinguishes malice-based voyeurism from voyeurism based solely on sexual intent, which falls under 53A-189AA2. Not in plain view, whose perspective Connecticut case laws clarify that the not in plain view element refers to whether the victim was not openly visible to the defendant, not whether hidden from public or camera. So if the subject was in the defendant's direct sight without obstruction, this element isn't satisfied, even if recording occurred without the subject's knowledge. So penalties, you can look at a Class D felony for the first time offense, subject under A1, punishable by 1 to 5 years in prison or up to a $5,000 fine. A conviction becomes as a Class C felony if the defendant has prior convictions listed under the Connecticut statute, the victim is under 16 years old. Statute limitations, charges must be brought within 5 years of the offense or within 5 years of when the victim discovers the recording, which is later. This is I'm very confused about all of this. Again, I got to get one of my lawyer friends to help me break all this down. So an example case is from Connecticut. A Norwalk man hid a camera in a Darien store restroom and was charged with voyeurism with malice. This made the crime a Class D felony carrying up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. In another case, a case where a student was secretly filming showering at Connecticut College resulted in voyeurism charges and related CP convictions. He wasn't recording anybody. This is what where's the sexual component of Sean going up to the door as a journalist and knocking on the door? I don't see it. And it says the bottom line, voyeurism with malice in Connecticut involves surreptitiously recording without consent with a harmful motive, not merely sexual, and its circumstances where the subject responsibly expects privacy and isn't visible to the recorder. The first offenses in the Class D felony are harsher penalties if the previous convictions or minors are involved. So I got questions. I have a lot of questions. Fahey comes out of the house. Let's play this video.
So as always, you always want to be on the lookout for any no trespassing signs, restricted area signs. I don't see why there would be in this neighborhood here, but
my legal friend, Adam Teeper, says you don't see it because the situation doesn't meet or warrant the probable cause needed to justify such a charge. Exactly. I mean, if Fahey felt so threatened by this, and number one, he's instantly recording Sean when Sean comes up to the door, instantly being recorded. So you know that someone's there. You know that someone's there. If you were so bothered and so threatened by this, why wouldn't you just stay in the house, stay on the phone with 911 and say, look, there's a guy outside of my house. I am in my house. I have my pistol. I am protecting myself from this stranger, from this person that is threatening me. I'm going to stay behind my door until you get here. No, he goes out and engages Sean. If Sean was such a threat and Sean was such harmful to the situation, then why would you go out of your house and chase him down your driveway? I think you're looking for a reason. Here we go.
You know, we just want to ask some questions, see what's going on with this overtime allegation. Hopefully he answers us. It says here, the Faheys looks like we're in the right spot. Again, there aren't any no trespassing signs. We're just coming in peace to ask some questions.
Exactly, Kara. Now look.
Oh, I'm currently being recorded, his Ring camera said.
Now he stepped off. He stepped off the porch. He's being recorded. Fahey's now going to come out. Fahey's going to ask him, can I help you? Then he's going to go back in his house, get on the phone, come out with his pistol. It's ridiculous.
Can I help you?
Hey, Sergeant Fahey, how are you?
You gotta get off my property. Posted no trespassing.
Nope, there is no posted sign. There's no problem. Do you have any, let's go. Do you have any comment on the allegations that you are, I am moving. Do you have any comment on the allegations that you are receiving?
You know, I think Sean thought he was just going to go back in the house. Like, he's going to go in the house. He's going to call 911. By the time I get to the end of the road, they'll probably be there and pick me up and arrest me on some bogus charges. But what does Fahey do? Fahey's going to come out now and engage him.
Couldn't even get.
If he felt he was so threatened. This is my question. If he felt he was so threatened, then why did you come out to engage him?
The question out, ladies and gentlemen. He was so angry. Couldn't even get the question out. He says that there's no trespassing signs. Let's see. Let's see if there's no trespassing signs. What a coward. He can assault me in broad daylight while receiving taxpayer money. But the minute an independent journalist comes to his home, and he's probably going to try and get me unlawfully arrested now. As you could see, I moved back his camera that says you are currently being recorded. Film this guy. You're crazy. What do you think I'm doing, you psycho? You have a weapon in your hand? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't have any weapons. I'm a journalist.
He's showing his hand.
What do you think I'm doing, you psychopath? What do you think I'm doing?
Now. Get off my property right now.
What do you think
Get
I'm
off
doing?
my property right now.
I'm off your property.
This is my property.
Well, do you see me
All
not
the way
moving?
to the cul-de-sac.
Calm down.
Get off my
that gun out
fucking
of your hand.
property.
Get that gun out of
Get
your hand,
off my
psycho.
fucking property.
Get that gun
I'm
out
a
of your hand,
goddamn
psycho.
Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't care who you are.
Trespassing
I don't
on
care
my
who you are.
fucking
I
property.
don't care who you
Get
are.
off my fucking
I don't
property.
care who you are.
Right now.
You spit in my
Get off
face.
my property
You're
right
going
now.
to jail now.
Get
Look
off
at
my
this.
property
Look
right
at this. He spit in my
Get off my
face.
pro-
You said you're
right
going
in
to
my
jail.
face. I'm spitting as I'm talking to you.
No, you spit
Get
in
off
my
my
face.
property.
You spit in
right
my face.
now.
You spit in my face.
Get off my
And that's called shaping the narrative while on that 911 call. Shaping the narrative for your report.
You're going to jail.
Right now.
I'm going.
Get off my property.
I've been going.
Right
Since the
now.
moment you told me.
Get off
That's
my
not how
property.
criminal trespass
right
works,
now.
psycho.
Get
You're
off
a
my
psycho,
property.
bro. You're,
right
look
now.
at the gun in his hand. This guy's
Goddamn
crazy.
right. I'm a Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't give a shit who you are.
Trespassing on my property.
That doesn't matter. You can't
threatened
break
to
the law.
kill me.
I didn't.
You threatened to
You
kill me
lied.
online.
Right? No, I
Get
did
off
not.
my fucking
You're a
property.
liar.
Right
You
now.
are a liar.
Right now.
Look, see the
Get
big
off my
billboard
property.
truck? It's all being recorded.
I don't care.
It's all being. I
Get
know you
off
don't
my
care
property
because you don't face any
right now.
consequences.
Get
You
off
don't
my
face any
property
consequences.
right now.
Don't
This is
spit
the
in my
biggest
face.
mistake you ever
No,
made.
no, it's not.
This
It's
is
the biggest mistake
you
you
ever made.
No,
Get
it's
off
not.
my property right now.
It's not the biggest mistake
Get
I
off
ever
my
made.
property right
It's
now.
I'm telling you. And I said this on a live show the other day. That whole statement about this is the biggest mistake you ever made. I'm telling you, that is what he was thinking and hoping to unload that clip into Sean and stand over him and say, this is the biggest mistake you ever made. If that camera wasn't there, this would have been a completely different situation. 100,000%.
Biggest mistakes.
Get off
You
my
are spit in my face.
I
You
didn't spit in your face.
You
I
disgusting.
was spitting
You
on
dis-
you.
Yeah.
Why I'm yelling at you to get off my
Yeah.
property. Right
Get
now.
off. I'm off your property. Now what? Now what?
And that's what I said. And I'm going to go back up to this. Relax Nation says it's a public road. This is where I want to find out about the zoning in this area, because some people might just put up a sign to say, we really don't want people coming down here because, we just don't want people to come down. So we'll put a sign up just for protection to say, hey, it's a private road and don't really come down here. I saw a case out in Detroit, and I can't think of the guy, but he's a reporter that's out there. Gosh, what is his name? And he kind of exposes all of this stuff too. And there was a beef out there about a public, what do they call it? An easement. And it's public access. And what this guy did was, because it was next to his property and he didn't want people to access that area for fishing, he took what are those are they called cat nine? What are they called? Cat tails, cat nine tails. What the hell are those things called? Cat nine tails. And he took a whole bunch of them and he planted all this vegetation in this public access where people can launch their boats. So he's trying to say, well, it's all, all part of my property up to this point. And he tried putting like rocks and cat nine tails there so people couldn't, get into this public access area. And come to find out, if you look at the zoning, and he's actually on the zoning board, which is hilarious. If you look at all the zoning laws and all that, and the zone in that area, it is public access. You can go there. You can actually fish there. It's just that he was being a motherfucker and didn't want people next to his property. Well, oh well. I mean, it's a public access area. People have right to go there. They can fish. They can launch their boats there. So that brought that was pretty amazing, and they exposed this guy. Okay.
Look at the gun in his hand.
That's right, I have a gun in my hand. I'm a goddamn Connecticut State Trooper.
I don't care.
You threatened to kill me
No,
online.
I did
So
not.
I'm protecting myself
No,
and my
I did.
family.
No, I did
Don't
not.
ever fucking come back to my house again.
No problem. I'll stand right here with my bill.
Short too. He's even on that ledge of that cul-de-sac. And he's still shorter than Sean.
You go right ahead.
Yeah.
Go right
No
ahead.
problem.
I don't
You
care.
spit in my face, you're
Don't
going to
ever
jail.
come back to
You're
my
going to jail.
fucking house
You're
again.
going to jail.
Don't ever
You're
come
going
back to
jail.
my house
It's okay
again.
for you to assault people and break people's property, but I can't ask questions about your overtime. About your overtime, $75,000
More than
for
that,
a desk job.
More than
More than that, right?
See?
More than that.
He knows.
I'm gotta go. What a crazy psychopath!
All right. So I want to go back to, some of the things I looked up, and I got questions. He does sound like a dry drunk. Okay, so I asked question, does press have the right to go to your house and ask questions and record? Yes, in the United States, members of the press, like private citizens, have limited but protected rights to approach a person's residence and ask questions and record, provided they do so lawfully. Here's the breakdown of what is allowed. 1, approach and knock. The press can go to someone's home, walk up the driveway or a front path, and knock on the door like any other visitor. They have the right to ask questions. They can ask questions once the person answers the door. The person has no obligation to respond. You can record. They can record video and audio in public view, including from sidewalks or driveways. And let's see, leave. If they're asked to leave, they have to leave, and they must do promptly. And Sean did that. When he said, get off my property, you need to leave, he said, I am leaving. And this cop pursued him. If he was so threatened and he was so scared, and like he said, allegedly Sean went out and said that he was going to kill his family online. If you're so afraid by that, then why wouldn't you just stay in your house and wait for the local police to arrive? And then I thought this was interesting. Recording laws by state vary. It says a one-party consent state. Most states allow recording as long as one party, including the recorder, consents to the recording. This is interesting too. Two-party consent states, Massachusetts and Connecticut, both parties must consent for audio recording. This is critical for recording conversations at the door. Well, there you go, Sean. Just use it against him. He recorded me. I recorded you. Does this nullify everything? And then let's see, First Amendment considerations. The First Amendment protects news gathering, but it doesn't override property rights and privacy laws. Courts have recognized journalists have no greater rights than the average citizen when it comes to entering private property. And again, you have to go and look at, I want to see the zoning areas and laws for this particular situation. I'm telling you, if this was an ABC News truck and it rolled up that driveway and they went up and asked Fahey about his overtime, this situation would have been a completely different situation. He probably would have just said, I have no comment, get off my property, went in the house and slammed the door. But because Sean has consistently asked the tough questions to Sergeant Brian Fahey, and we've seen the door at the State Police Center being slammed in Sean's face from Brian Fahey and chest bumped off their property. This is the history. So it says, if a journalist walks up, here we go. And I asked, what would happen if a journalist walks up to a trooper's door and asked them about public funds and overtime abuse. It says, if a journalist walked up to a trooper's door and asked about public funds or overtime abuse and films the interaction from the front steps, and he wasn't even on his front steps legally, likely yes, unless told to leave and no trespassing sign was posted. Now, there was no trespassing sign there when this interaction happened. It was just a private road. And I go back to asking the bigger question. Is this a situation where things are zoned out and they just stuck that sign there just to kind of keep people away? And really, it is a public access road. So I want to see that. I want to know that. Maybe I'll do the research on it. It says staying after being told to leave. He did not do that. That would be considered trespassing. And then entering a fence property or filming through a window, that's likely illegal. And he did not do that as well. Let's see. Here's an overview of the Connecticut private road laws, focusing on access, maintenance obligations, easements, and related governance. Private roads and access. Number one, a private road in Connecticut is a road not owned or maintained by the government. It is controlled by the individuals, homeowners association, HOAs, or developer. Unauthorized use can constitute trespass. To legally connect a private road or driveway to the state or municipal highway, you need a written permission or permit from the relevant highway or engineering department. Gee, that would be something to be interested to look into. Do they have a permit from that cul-de-sac to connect that private road to that public road? That's something to look into. Easements and right-of-way. Properties that rely on a neighbor's property for access must have legal easement or right-of-way, which can create by deed, preceptive use, or court-ordered in cases like landlocked parcels. Easements by necessary of perception may arise if no formal documentation exists, but are more complex to establish. Maintenance and obligations. Under Connecticut's Public Act 14-67, any residential property 1 to 4 family that benefits from a private easement is legally responsible for maintenance, repair, snow removal, and restoration of that easement or road. If multiple homeowners use the same easement, they must either work under a written maintenance agreement allocating costs or share cost appropriation to benefit receive if no agreement exists. With written agreements take legal precedent over statute, default, appointments, or rules. Governance or funding options. In the absence of an agreement, neighbors can form a special taxing district, and this is the state of Connecticut, by the way, an approval for local municipality that allows annual maintenance fees to be assessed similarly to property taxes. The fees must enforce via liens with 18% interest on defaults. And then number 5, enforcement and safety on private roads. Standard traffic enforcement. Speeding by municipal police may not apply on private roads, even within an HOA. Violations are typically handled via HOA own rules and enforcement such as fines or convenient violations. HOA can post signs, impose internal penalties, or hire private enforcement, security, or cameras to address safety and rule compliance. So, summary of it: access, easement, right-of-way law must exist by court established or access to public roads. Got to look into the zoning. I'm telling you. KT says, I think Sean looked into the property lines for the trooper. I would think so, and I would hope so. And I'm curious to see what his findings are, because I think this is going to be the big sticking point in all of this. Cost sharing, shared agreement under a default appropriation method. We have enforcement of access required to Connecticut or to public roads or highways. Government options, collects road maintenance fees, formally enforces liens, and then traffic safety rules. Private roads not covered by state law enforcement. Tips for the property owners. Here we go. If you benefit from a maintain or any private road or easement, ensure it is documented maintenance agreement. If not, formalize one and consider forming a taxation district for new driveway or road connections to public roads in Connecticut. Obtain a permit or written approval, especially at state highway or local town roads. If shared maintenance is disputed, a written agreement would generally prevail over statutory appropriation. Here's some examples. 3 homes share a private access easement unless there's an existing agreement. Each homeowner must pay for maintenance costs. Let's see. Late fees or unpaid contributions. Connecting your driveway to a town street. You must secure the proper municipality permits. Otherwise, you'll be subject to fines or citations. In short, Connecticut law clearly places responsibility on the property owners with easement for maintenance costs, provide structured tools like written agreements or special districts to maintain cost sharing. Permission is also required to connecting driveway or private roads to public highways. Something I would look into. But that's really the breakdown of private ways in Connecticut. Interesting. I have so many questions still. So many questions. Let's see. Jen says it's on the deed. Any driveway needs to be a driveway permit to the curb cut in Connecticut. It's interesting. And again, Sean was chest bumped. Absolutely chest bumped. All right, let's go back up to Garden State Accountability. They went there the other day to peacefully deliver some pizzas. And again, if you're not subscribed to Leroy Truth second channel, please go over and subscribe. Here we go. I'm going to check this out.
Officer, we come here in peace. We are peaceful journalists exercising our First Amendment right. And why do you have tinted windows and we can't? Doesn't make sense. He's calling someone now. Can you roll your window down? I want to go visit the neighbor. I see the garbage can right down there, but I want to be able to go there without getting tased or shot or arrested.
Maybe we should interview his neighbors. Ask them a couple of questions. Knock on the door. Got a neighbor here, got a neighbor there.
Right, well, we definitely will.
Signs there.
But I know the neighbor on that road. I want to ask them because that's their road too.
That's their road too, yeah. Yeah, how do we get there? What if I'm UPS or FedEx?
Hey, hello.
Uber Eats. What if I'm Uber
All right,
Eats driver?
and what's your name and badge number, sir?
Crawford, 860.
Nice to meet you, Trooper Crawford.
Trooper Crawford, so you're state police.
I am.
Okay, so we wanted to interview the neighbor. We do not want to go to Sergeant Fay's house.
Yep.
We want to interview the
neighbor at all?
Well, we knock on the door and ask them.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
Signs as well, right at their driveway.
Not
too,
this
so they're-
neighbor, one of the neighbors.
No, these neighbors are fine.
Yeah,
But
no, that neighbor.
we want to go to that neighbor.
Private property signs as well. So,
But they
I got
didn't.
nothing else for you.
But they didn't put those private property signs on there.
One right at the end of their driveway, right there.
Fahey did.
At the end of that person's driveway, I'm not sure. I wasn't here when anybody put them up, so
Right.
I don't know.
Well, how many other houses are on this driveway?
It's Fahey's, not another. So,
Just that one there.
yeah, on the left, there's a private property sign.
Right. So technically, it's a shared road. This whole road isn't Fahey's property. Where it bifurcates, I'm assuming, up until that point.
I was told you guys stay out, stay on the sidewalk. Don't come onto the property.
Yeah, well, I don't
You
have
want
any
more
intention to because I don't want to get arrested for
Yeah, if you want more
trespassing.
Well, I don't mind getting arrested. I just don't want to get spit on.
Yeah,
If you want more information, just contact our public information office, all right?
Are you guys stationed here all night and all day, tomorrow, all week?
If you want more information about any
I'll
of that
go
stuff,
forward to that because, I mean, this is crazy.
Okay.
Taxpayer dollars
Well,
paying for this.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
have a good day.
Well, here's another question.
Public information.
The grass is being injured right there. Can you just move into the road, perhaps?
Well, apparently that's Fahey's property, unless it's the neighbor's property. It's somebody's property.
Right. I'm thinking it's their property.
It's hard to say. Hard to say. Well, he came out to speak to us. It's surprised that he even did that.
Oh, he's moving now. And see? All right. I asked him to get off the grass, and he did.
Yeah.
It's something. So it looks like it appears
now you're
Fahey
back.
solicited trespass.
So ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. He literally backed up the road like they're gonna come down there. It's like this like brigade, like you gotta create this structure in front of a bunch of people with a camera. This is insane.
Signs. If it's true, I don't see the signs.
One on one side, one on the other.
Yeah, I see.
And then
No, but I see those. But those are Fahey signs. They're
you see
the red
other
ones.
one that looks old, but is definitely not old.
Yeah,
One on the tree.
The one on the tree.
yeah. But again, we're
That wasn't there before.
no, but we're going to stay on the public sidewalk here. Thank you for the super chats so much. YT user.
Question.
Oh, hold on,
It's-
hold on. This cop is there
I have
to
a-
protect the public from Fahey. Oh, maybe he is.
Oh,
That's a
Well-
good one.
I'm in the mood for pizza. You want to buy him a pizza?
Absolutely.
Uber driver has to deliver it.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see how that gets handled. $100.
Thank you, Long Island
We
Audit.
got a donation
Thank you,
for
Long
pizza.
Island Audit. I would
Let's
appreciate
go.
the pizza. Yes. Yes.
All right. This is awesome. So
So we need. We only need 2 pies, right?
no.
Three, right?
I'm hungry. We need one, at least one for us.
3. All right, one for us.
One for Sergeant Fahey.
And one for his neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah. So just no, and one for the police officer.
Oh,
4.
All right, 4. 4.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we got plenty there.
Right.
Pizza with
Oh.
spit.
COPTUAH.
COPTUAH. I gotta show the shirt. You see the shirt?
All right. And who designed this shirt?
I mean, it was
Nice
Long
neighborhood,
Island
by
Audit.
the
I
way,
just put
too.
some words on it, and I had to put hashtag COPTUAH.
All right. She was awesome.
817 guys, that's awesome.
What is?
I've gotten like
Oh wow.
30 subs
He's
now.
getting there.
Please keep it
subbing,
coming.
Keep subbing. Garden State Accountability. Keep the subs
Please.
coming.
Mods, please.
Yeah, please subscribe to his channel. I mean, he's in and around that area a lot. Garden State Accountability. Good stuff. That's Leroy Truth's second channel. He's trying to get that up and going.
Keep putting
We can get him there right now.
right. Keep
Ridiculous
putting
views right now.
his chat in there. I mean, his link in there. Please keep it in there. And please keep putting Full Court Press in there as well. Let's get him to 1,000. This would be freaking huge. Let's get the camera position here. Now, here's something that South Jersey News, or formerly South Jersey News, Garden State Accountability said. How many videos have you seen, ladies and gentlemen, when
Yeah, exactly, Chloe.
when police arrive they see a man with a gun and they just open fire. Remember the video where there was a Good Samaritan, where there was someone who was unaliving police in a parking lot, and a Good Samaritan who had a gun stopped and unalived the madman, the deranged man, unaliving police officers. Right there. No. So, yeah. So that's Faye and his gun. That's his weapon. All right. And so, and you're coming at me, and I'm doing what Sean. I'm backing up. Oh, your breath is bad. Blah blah blah. Now, what happens when police come upon the scene, ladies and gentlemen? They see a man advancing with a weapon in his hand, finger probably on the trigger, and me retreating with a camera. What do police normally do? They would normally stop that person advancing in the ways that police do that. Because when it's legitimate, when it's real, when there's someone being attacked, by all means, you got to use deadly force. But Faye, he put his life in jeopardy.
Yeah, really did.
Being in civilian clothes, advancing. And he's a little guy. He's like a little Lilliputian. He was like this tall, little, probably 120-pound guy. And if Sean sneezed, he probably would have been lifted up to the stratosphere. And they see a little guy with a big gun advancing toward a man obviously retreating. What would most police departments do?
Yeah, we got to respect everybody in the chat. Listen, we can all have our differences here. We can all say Sean did this or Sean did that. Jacqueline, thank you so much for the $20 on Cash App. I appreciate that. But we got to respect. If you disrespected, you will be timed out or bounced. All right, let's go.
So Sergeant Faye is very, very lucky to be alive. And
Thank you everybody for all the donations.
Yeah, thank you everyone for the pizza donations.
And how many times have you seen that happen in a video? You know, someone comes out with a gun, cops show up, bust out of the car, ba 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 ba, and just light people up. Light someone up.
It was pretty expensive, actually. Yeah.
How much was it?
Brian was right. $150.
That's with the tip?
No, it's not with the tip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mystic, Connecticut, the home of the most expensive pizza apparently in the freaking United States of America.
That was 5 pizzas and 2 liters of soda.
They don't have 2 liters. I had to get 4 16 ounces and 2 bottles of water.
Wow. Oh, I was just going to ask. I need water. I don't drink soda.
Yeah.
Soda's not good for you.
Got you. I know you very well.
I'm not a medical doctor. I do not give medical advice. So this is just Leroy. This is simply Leroy Truth giving. Less soda.
He's a good influence on myself and South Jersey News here, but not right now.
So, but anyway, this was Garden State Accountability's idea about how.
Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying that. I thought it was Leroy's second channel. Again, I apologize, but again, go over and subscribe, and subscribe to Leroy Truth's channel too. I guess he's probably been helping him out because he's been on the channel a lot. Probably helping him out, but yeah. So I apologize about that. Thanks for setting me straight. I thought Leroy told me the other day it was second channel that he was trying to get up and running. Let's see. Aurora, thank you so much. 8-month member said much love. Thank you. Appreciate that. I was under the impression the other day when I talked to Leroy that it was a second channel. All right, let's keep going here.
Sergeant Faye put his own life in jeopardy and the lives of the other officers. If there was a firefight there, it would have been insane. So I want you to subscribe first to Garden State Accountability.
All day.
I want you to subscribe second to Full Court Press, third to Leroy Truth Investigations, fourth to Here's the Deal if you're not subscribed to him, and fifth if you're not subscribed to Sean, Long Island Audit Ready, subscribe to him, and 6, Scalzo Photo. If you're here, Scalzo, subscribe to Scalzo Photo.
100%.
He's a huge behind-the-scenes guy. He is literally a genius. He is not metaphorically, he is a genius. And he has ideas, like incredible ideas, editing ideas.
All right, let's move up here a little bit. Let's see what happens with the pizza. What? He's got a keyboard out. Oh,
puts their lips upon. It looked like Sergeant Faye's lips were touching and pressing against Long Island Audit. And it's like that Katy Perry song. It's like, he kissed a freedom fighter and he thinks he liked it. I mean, that was some sick stuff he did. And we're waiting for the pizza. And the pizza's coming. They said like 35 to 40 minutes. It should be getting close.
Whisper, thank you so much for the $20. Says they say they love the content. Thanks for the 20 on Cash App and supporting LTL Media. What's he gonna do with the? What's he gonna do?
Bring this down here. So I'm gonna play some of the Star Spangled Banner. Then I'm gonna play this other song called Monty's Chardash. Mix it up. Here, get a little further away from the camera.
Real quick, Aurora. Thanks for the 5 cents for the goal. Let's go, y'all. It's $5. Keep the channel alive. It keeps the channel here alive and keeps the lights on here in the studio. I can't wait for this. Here we go. You know, this is great. This is great. That's great. Oh, hit the high note.
Right? A little variety for you, there, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
And one more song, very different type of song. It's called Monty's Chardash.
Oh, God.
Oh, is this pizza here?
That was great.
It looks like. Are you the pizza man?
No, I saw you guys on YouTube, so I just.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. What's up, brother? Hey, hello there. What's your name?
Come by, say hello.
Yeah, come on in. Hey, someone watching this on YouTube, they just stopped by. This is awesome.
Iris, thank you for the donation. $9.99. Blue Line, thank you for the $5. Pizza for the trooper. Keep the journalists safe from the violent felon Brian Fahey. Trooper, hit.
Thank you, Blue Line Transparency. Yeah, you were saying would a pizza driver be? Oh, there's pizza up there.
How do we know? Oh, there it is.
Oh, what do we have here? Oh, look at this.
Oh, two pizzas. Two drivers.
Oh, we got two. Yeah.
Is this your road? Can we ask you a question about Brian Fahey? And has he ever spit in your face, sir?
Oh,
and we come here peacefully. And do you think that was egregiously evil for him to spit in Long Island Audit's face?
You want to tell these guys?
Yep. So we don't have just one pizza car. We have two.
Oh, God.
So that must be the neighbor.
All right. So we need a pen. We need a pen as well. Maybe they have a pen.
What's up, brother?
Hey, so we have two pizza cars here?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. How many pies do we have?
5.
Okay.
5 and 6 drinks.
Excellent. And one specifically, and which one? Here, come over, Jersey City.
Yeah, I was just chilling on the couch.
Okay. And we want to put on that one house the message. And so we want to write a message on one here. And
Now the Mystic doesn't allow them to deliver the pizza, right? If I remember.
I'm going to put this mic away for now.
This is great.
Okay, we're just going to do the logistics of which pizzas go where.
Hi, how are you? Good. So between the 3 plane, one goes to this officer here.
Okay.
One goes to the house on the left, 46, and one goes 44, and one goes to the house on the right. Right, the other one. Sorry.
Okay, so we've been instructed not to go down the driveway, so we have to like stay here and give it to you guys or someone.
Who's instructed you there?
The restaurant.
No.
You don't deliver to.
We need you to deliver to the house because we can't deliver to the house. We're not allowed to deliver to the house.
Well, we've been told we can't go down the driveway. I apologize for that.
When were you told this?
At the restaurant.
Right before he left.
Yeah.
Oh, before you left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They told us not to go down that driveway.
How would they?
I guess you're blocking his driveway.
Yeah.
All right, I want to call a restaurant up now,
Yeah.
and I'm going to talk. What's the name of the owner or the manager who told you?
We are with Faye. Faye's the manager who told us.
Who are you with? Say it again.
Faye.
Faye. Okay. Right now, and that immediately after we ordered the pizza, she was instructed not to deliver the pizza, which is, of course, the police don't own the restaurant. That's a free American business. She cannot be ordered not to go down a driveway that pizza delivery people have gone down for decades.
That means they're watching.
All right, I'm going to pause this real quick. And thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Teeper Ligo gifted 5 memberships. Welcome in new members. I appreciate that. And speaking of pizza, the best pizza in all of Massachusetts and such a lovely place to go visit and eat is the Star Drive-In in East Taunton, Massachusetts. I got to stop here for a sponsor announcement, about a minute and a half. See you in a second. Need a break from modern life? We'll travel back in time to the Star Drive-In. That's East Taunton's iconic retro hotspot. Fun for the whole family. Enjoy great food, entertainment, and timeless memories. They got free community events all season long, including movies under the stars, live music and tailgating, Jeep meets, classic car shows, and bike nights. While you're there, indulge in over 100 flavors of soft serve, 80 flavors of Bliss and Gifford's hard ice cream, plus a rotating selection of 10 flavors of Dole Whip. The Star Drive-In is not your average fast food place. Everything is made fresh to order using quality ingredients. Fresh seafood is delivered daily and pizza dough made twice a day for maximum freshness. I love their pizza. The Star Drive-In, where food, fun, and family memories never go out of style. They're conveniently located at 205 Myrick Street in East Taunton. That's exit 16 off Route 140. Make sure to visit their website or follow them on Facebook for their latest menus and upcoming events. And hey, while you're there, say hi to Erica and her team. And if you mention LTL at the register, you'll receive 10% off your entire purchase. That's the Star Drive-In in East Taunton. It's the most iconic retro hotspot. Yes, the Star Drive-In, East Taunton, Massachusetts. Go over and say LTL sent me at the time of your order, and you get 10% off your order. I want to thank Erica and her partnership here with LTL Media. I love the Star Drive-In. Please go over and check them out. All right, here we go. Let's finish this up.
Live stream. Of course they are. Yeah. So I am very, very disappointed in Faye. Very disappointed in her, because now literally this is a police state that we wanted to peacefully gift pizza. She said, "Oh, you just want to draw Faye out so we can harass him."
No,
that's what the police told her. We can't see his driveway. I mean, we can't see his house from here because he's got a long driveway.
And he has the state trooper.
Right. We were not going down that road here. Absolutely not going down this road here.
We weren't delivering it.
Right. How dare them tell an American business, dictate an American business who they can and cannot deliver pizza to. And unfortunately, Faye bought into their lies. The Constitution is the highest law of the land, and they are honoring their oath to protect our rights.
It sounds like they're concerned that if Brian Lama Fahey gets the pizza and realizes we're out here, he'll come storming out here. Because how else could we draw him out?
And we don't want to.
We don't want to.
You know.
But that's the spin that they're putting on.
Yeah.
To take it. Maybe he doesn't want to be on duty.
We got the 35.
We got it. You're at 35,179. God bless you all. Now
let's spit for that.
Then please put in Full Court Press NV's link too. Let's get him more subscribers as well, please. And these are both phenomenal gentlemen here. He's at 1,042 Garden State Accountability. Show him there. Show him there.
All because of we the people.
We the people.
Right here.
We're powerful when we're united and we're together. We're more powerful.
Did you get the hat from Sean?
I got the hat from Sean. So if you'd like to support Long Island Audit, you can go to his merch store. He also has a GoFundMe. If you guys can put the GoFundMe out there for him, and then sign the petition, guys. Buy his merch. The hat is freaking awesome. I bought a shirt from him. I mean, not this shirt.
The one that says resist tyranny.
And if Brian Fahey isn't held accountable to the full extent of the law, that makes every single one of you look bad. Groton, Connecticut State Police, every municipality in Connecticut, you are part of that black eye. You are part of the extreme violation that was done to Sean of Long Island Audit and his cameraman.
And they've earned the name Corrupticate.
Right, and to each of you. And why is Connecticut called Corrupticate? Attorney General Tong, you could change that tonight. Literally, you could change that brand. That has been earned, by the way, but you can change that tonight with your actions, not your words. We don't want people running for office saying, I'm going to support and protect people's rights. You have a chance to prove it. We know people through their actions, not their words. So I'm going to go to my car here, or someone's car, not mine, and check my phone, and I'm hopeful that your email is there. And remember, you are not losing face. We did not beat you. It is not us against you. It's not Sean against you. It's justice against injustice. That's what it is. And every single American and every politician and every person in positions like yourself should be all about justice. So final words.
Final words. I mean, thank you guys for everybody that subscribed to my channel. Thank you for everybody that supported.
You know what I love about this? I love the togetherness. I love the camaraderie between all these channels. You know, I've always preached this for a long time. It's better to work together, especially when you're talking about similar subjects, because it benefits everybody. And that's something that I've never understood in the YouTube world, that I've learned from a lot of this, is that everybody wants this like separation, this like, oh, you're going to steal my subscribers, you're going to steal my live viewers, blah, 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 blah. If you just all put your fucking egos aside and work together, everybody benefits in the end, because we're all fighting for the same cause. And I love seeing this camaraderie. You know, Sean, I met Sean the other day. I mean, Sean's close to almost 1 million subscribers now. You know, I'm just tipping in the edge here, halfway point to 100,000. He was so thankful, came up to me the other day and said, hey, I saw your video. You broke down the video with that state trooper and the attorney. You did such a good job. And I was like, wow, this guy gets it. He gets camaraderie. He gets, he gets all that. But I have found out in this world that everybody is so protective of their little spot and just won't put that aside. I welcome everybody here. I welcome everybody here to come in and sit in my studio. I welcome creators, people that we've talked about, cases that we've talked about. That's what I've done here. It's why I've opened up and I created a studio space for people to come in and sit here and have in-person conversations. And I'm getting ready. If you're new to the channel here, I'm getting ready to move up to a much larger space in September. And we'll be building a full studio build out there, a much larger space. But I've never understood that these guys get it. And look at this. He's helping someone out. Leroy's got a pretty substantial channel. I think he's in the 50,000 subscriber range. Sean's almost close to 1 million. And these guys get it. You know, just help and work together. You're all fighting for the same cause. Oh my gosh. All right. So that video is pretty much going to finalize. I want to go back to Sean, Long Island Audit. And this was one of the interactions that he had with Fahey at the state trooper facility. Let's play this.
You get in the building.
You have no business here.
I do have business here. Stop acting like a savage. What are you doing?
Don't lock the door. Do what you got to do. Don't lock the door. Do what you got to do, because I'm not scared of you, Sergeant.
You're an animal who can't control yourself. You're a disgrace to that badge.
This is from Sergeant Fahey's written statement. Cell phones can be altered and modified to be used as tasers or a firearm. Fictional crap.
Sergeant Brian Fahey of the Connecticut State Police Department agitated himself. He assaulted me. I can't control another man's actions.
Let's go to the
flesh. He's here.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
You already told me you didn't have anything here.
Oh, yeah. I just got to do some FOIA requests and things.
Some what?
A FOIA request for your body camera footage and Sergeant Brian Fahey's disciplinary record.
You can have to send it in writing.
Yeah.
Who's the guy behind you that told
I have to conduct business here, Sergeant.
Sir, what can we do for you? Come on.
Oh,
We'll be
you're the
happy to
sergeant
take
of
care
pistol permits, aren't you?
Come on.
Go ahead. Come on in, sir.
Sir,
Excuse me, sir. You have to get out of the way.
Sir, I know,
me, sir.
I know your inclination is wanting to assault me,
me,
Sergeant. Stop pushing me. I'm trying to get in.
Look at
I'm
this.
trying
You
to get in
can't
the
come
building.
You have no business here.
I do have business here.
Look at
Stop
this.
acting like a savage. What are you
Back up
doing?
before I arrest you.
The security camera footage clearly shows Sergeant Brian Fahey violently take my camera from my possession, stopping it from recording.
This is how we treat the public. This is how we treat the public. That just asking questions and has every right to be there and do this. FOIA requests, you can do that. You're probably not going to get it from the state police. I have FOIA requests that I submitted 3 months ago and I haven't heard anything on it. And then they come back with some bullshit law, some protection. And this time around, I'm going to challenge it.
I want you all to take a moment and think about what would happen if one of us did this to a law enforcement officer.
Good question.
Take my phone again. I have other back up before I arrest you. Her
body camera's on.
That's fine. Get away from the door. You don't need to block the door. Don't block the door.
No one's scared of you, Sergeant.
I didn't say you were. Don't block the door. Don't block the door. Don't block the door.
Look at his behavior. Do you think that Brian Fahey, Sergeant Brian Fahey, has the tolerance to be out and serve the public? Look at this.
Just
Don't
back up.
block the door. Don't block the door.
Yeah, I'm not scared of you.
Don't block the door.
Do what you got to do.
Don't block the door.
Do what you got to do.
Even if
'Cause I'm
the
not
law is
scared of you,
on deputy.
Sergeant. I'm allowed to come into this building.
Correct. Thank you.
Sergeant Brian Fahey just took my camera yet again. The coward that he is. He just took my camera yet again and stopped it from recording. But the officer that talked to us in the parking lot, her body camera was recording. We're going to make another internal affairs complaint on him. This is incredible. Right, exactly. It happened right over here, ladies and gentlemen. Right over here. Right here. Right where we're standing. Look at him. You can't control yourself. You're an animal.
He's on
You're
him.
an animal who can't control yourself. You're a disgrace to that badge.
He's going to talk to legal right now. Him.
Why are we going to entertain him? He has to formally request it, right?
Just witness somebody get assaulted and their property taken from them and not do anything about it, Trooper? Is that standard operating procedure? Because there's the criminal right there in front of you. If you'd like to place him under arrest, Trooper. He just assaulted me and took my property and violated my First Amendment right.
Wow.
But no, these troopers aren't going to do anything about that, right?
Of course not. Yeah. See that? Are you on? Look at mute your camera. He says mute your camera. Look at this. He's so worked up, he had to go get water. That's the adrenaline.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Anything in your pockets, go ahead and take out. So
Sure.
Please, wallet, put right over here.
Is Sergeant Brian Fahey one of those important people that's in this building, ma'am? The one that you just saw assault me and didn't do anything about it as a law enforcement officer? In broad daylight.
Keep the cell phone down. You have to go through the metal detector.
In broad daylight, ma'am. So there he is. He's so mad.
He's so mad.
Why are you so mad, Sergeant?
I'm not mad. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, yeah, after you assaulted me, right?
I didn't assault
Yes, you did. You did it last time. You did it again. Because you're scared. You wouldn't do it without a uniform.
Because I'm what?
You're scared.
Oh,
You
yeah.
wouldn't do it without that gun on your hip and that badge.
You wouldn't do it without that
You
phone.
wouldn't do it. Let's take them all off, right? That's what I thought. So, Trooper,
Always afraid of the camera.
I'm going to be on my way in a second. I just had a question for you. So you're telling me, I just want to get it for the record, for court documents, just have it memorialized here. You just watched a man assault me and grab my camera, interfering with a constitutionally protected activity. You're a law enforcement officer, took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Are you going to do anything about that?
I saw you get in his face as well. So I did see.
So
both
you
sides.
saw me
And
get-
You saw it on body camera.
Yeah, the body camera. We'll get the body camera. That's for sure.
You can see that you
But you were
physically
there.
Stopped him trying to get you from entering.
I'm allowed to enter into the building.
He told you to get a report, right?
He told me to submit something in writing.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have a right to be here.
They told you,
but I have a right to come in here and conduct business. He has no right to put their hands. He has no right to put his hands on me. You just watched a man. Listen to me. You watched a man.
I'm answering your question. Do you want me to answer your
Go
question?
ahead. Go ahead.
The only persons that are allowed to come in here is with an appointment, reports and records, and for the pistol, for first-time pistol permit. Everybody else we have to turn away.
And what did I tell you? I needed records, right?
Records is not open today. It's only open Tuesday through Thursday.
But somehow I spoke to somebody from
because
legal.
Legal wanted to talk to you.
Okay, great. So what I'm saying is, how is this not? You saw a man put his hands up. Did I put my hands on him?
I saw a man telling you not to be in the building when you were not allowed to be in the building.
Did you watch him put his hands on me or not? Did he put his hands on me or
Legal
not?
did not tell us that you had anything.
Did he put his hands on me or not?
After, and then they let you in.
Ma'am, did he put his hands on me or not?
Once I saw you do what you did.
What did I do?
When you physically tried to stop him open the door.
I tried to come inside the building because I'm allowed to, just like I'm inside the building right now. I'm inside the building.
Legal is talking to you because they requested you to come in. If you didn't have an appointment,
I just want to know. Listen, I'm going to be on my way. The damage is. I was already assaulted. Did you watch? You watched him assault me. Are you going to do anything about it? Yes or no? Are you going to do anything about it? Then you're going to be held accountable. Are you going to do anything about it? Yes or no?
I want to show you guys this video.
Great day. Nice talking.
You as well.
All right, I'm going to actually cut to that video there. There's another incident that Sean had down. Asking for an IA report. Here we go. Let's play this. Fahey again.
To file a formal complaint against America's dumbest cop, Trooper Lavoy.
Thank you, sir. How you doing, Sergeant?
You videotaping me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. Can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey.
Funny how this time when Sean is recording, he didn't want to talk to him. But when Sean came up as a journalist and knocked on Fahey's door and there was a camera there, he certainly wanted to come out and talk to him. Isn't it funny how that works? It's funny.
Brian Fahey.
Talk to me like a man, he says. Talk to me like a man. See, the camera scares these guys.
There's a serious civil rights violation going on here. So as I was explaining to the other trooper, I'm a journalist, independent journalist working on a story.
Okay.
And I was gathering content for that story at the Bradley Airport. TSA became concerned about me filming.
Okay.
A supervisor came over. The first person who was concerned called the supervisor. Supervisor said, "You have every right to film. It's not an issue. I know your rights. You know your rights. Continue what you're doing." One of your troopers out of Bradley Airport, Trooper.
How can I help you today with pistol permits? Can I help you today with pistol permits?
Why would I? I don't need help with pistol permits. I need help with the civil rights violation, as I just told you, sir.
But you can contact our internal affairs department. It's online, or there's a phone number.
But you're a supervisor.
I'm a supervisor in charge of special licensing and firearms. So all these people that are in line in 529 gun dealers in the state of Connecticut, that's what we're dealing with. There's an outlet for you to make your complaint.
There's a civil rights violation.
But there's an outlet for you to make your complaint, and you can make that.
But why are you guys acting like this? I'm trying to make a serious civil rights.
I don't know what you. I can't help you with your complaint today. You have your outlet. You can call IA. I can get you the number, or you can go online and make.
This is the headquarters. Can't somebody just come down here and speak to me from
internal affairs? Our internal affairs division is not here.
Where is it? So I can go there.
It's in Middleton. It's in Meriden. I'm sorry, at North Colony Road.
It's in Meriden.
Building number 11, I believe. Yes.
Meriden.
Yep.
Can you get me that address?
Sure. 294 North Colony Road.
294 North Colony Road.
Yep.
Building what again?
I think it's building 11. I'm not sure exactly. You're going to go when you come into the complex. The forensic laboratory is going to be on your left. You're going to take a right. There's an island. It's the last building on the right.
And that's where they're located.
You have your outlet to make your complaint. We give you plenty of outlets to make your complaint.
Yeah.
And we've offered them all to you. You have the paperwork, right, to make your complaint?
Yeah, they just gave me the complaint.
Okay. Yeah. You can go right ahead. Right ahead, sir.
But this is part of a thing that I'm going to fill this out, but
Fantastic.
I want to speak with somebody who can help me.
Okay, well then you can call IA, or you can go there, and if they have time to speak to you, they'll speak to you. But you have your outlet. You can go online and you can get the phone numbers.
Yeah.
You've given. We want to entertain your complaint through the proper channels. You want to make a complaint?
Yeah, which is through internal affairs.
Yep.
It's the proper
so you've been given
channels.
that. Yep.
I will go speak to them
All right,
personally.
have a great day.
You too.
Nice talking to you.
You as well.
I'll be right with you guys.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah, there's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this point.
So you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone on.
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a busy man.
I am busy.
So you should get to work.
I should get to work. Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
What is it? We're going to have a problem between you and I, definitely.
His body
I mean, is this tolerance? I mean, how does this guy even still have a job? Let's back up.
I should get to work. Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
We're going to have a problem between you and I, definitely.
His body
His body camera's on. His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't care. Right? This is private property. Okay?
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to videotape me and have an attitude.
I'll get off
I'm
of
going to
it.
tell you what right now, dude. I'm not the one.
All right.
Okay? I gave you the information you needed, and I gave you your outlet. Right? You were giving your outlet. No, you wanted to stand there.
Listen, the clicking of the handcuffs too, like it's supposed to be a threat. Wow.
Hold your cell phone in my face
I
is
wasn't
what
in
you
your
wanted
face.
to do. Yes,
I
you
wasn't in
did.
your
Take your
face.
cell phone and go and make your complaint. Okay.
Okay. Can I grab my cell phone?
Stay right here.
I'll get it for you. I'll get it for
All right. Where's your car at? Where's your car at?
Man?
Where's your car at?
I'm gonna go, man. I'm going.
All right, no, but where's your car?
Why didn't you know where my car's at? You were about to arrest me, man, for real?
I had
Is your body
detain
camera
you.
on?
Yeah, my body camera is on, buddy. I'm Trooper Costello, 1139.
Costello?
Yep.
Wow.
Listen, with the situation
You were
that
gonna
you're going,
arrest me for real?
we're going to detain you or what the situation was going on, man.
What?
You're being.
I'm leaving.
Conversation's over. Go ahead. Thank you.
Look, everyone, it's Sergeant Brian Fahey in the flesh. There he is. Look at him. In the flesh. He's here.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
You already told me you didn't have anything here.
Oh, yeah, I just got to do some FOIA requests.
Yeah, we saw this earlier. Wow. He fucking assaulted him. He had his fucking hand on him. Sean was backing up. He put his hand on him and assaulted him. Wow. Insane. I can't. But I gotta get Sean on the show. I got his number. I'm gonna text him. I'll text him. Maybe put a call out to him tomorrow. Maybe we have him on next week. And I want him to talk about this stuff. Delicious, thank you so much. 19-month member. 19-month member says, hi, Brian and everyone. Well, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. But with that being said, and I'm sorry, Heather, you just might have come in, but I'm going to be wrapping up the show tonight. I got to go drop my car off. I'm getting some new tires installed and much needed new tires installed. So I got to leave it overnight. I'm going to take an Uber home. Can you believe this? And you guys are all going to get on me about this. I have never, ever, ever, ever taken an Uber before. This will be the first time I'm going to take an Uber tonight. Isn't that incredible? I have never been in a situation where I've had to take an Uber because I've had like someone come pick me up, or some friends drop me off, whatever it may be. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to take my first Uber tonight. But I got to go drop my car off at this garage, get some tires put on. Look at it. How many people have never taken an Uber before? If you haven't, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I want to see. Let me know. If you've never taken an Uber, put a 1 in the chat. I'm curious now. Am I the only one? There's still a lot of people that haven't taken an Uber. Look at it. All right. I guess I'm in the consensus here in the room. But I've never taken an Uber before. But with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe, and go check out Garden State Accountability. Check out Leroy Truth. And of course, check out Sean from the Long Island Audit. I have Sean's number. Like I said, I'll reach out to him probably tomorrow, see if I can get him on the show this upcoming week. My plan is tomorrow night is probably going to be my last live stream for the rest of this week because I want to take some time out and get ready after tomorrow night's show. We're going to do a live show here in the studio. Live show here, about 30 people in attendance. And it's going to be me and Mazza Media. We covered the Karen Reed case. We're going to be talking about a lot of the police corruption here in the state of Massachusetts. So we're going to be doing this in front of a live crowd. It will be live streamed for free. If you didn't get a ticket to come to the live show, we'll be doing that on Sunday, August 3rd. We're doing a meet and greet for an hour, and then we're going to take the stage for 2 hours and do a 2-hour live stream with the live audience in front of us, and we're going to do a Q&A. So I can't wait. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You're all going to want to go check that out. Live stream is going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can set your reminders. All right. I am Brian. This is LTL Media. I appreciate everybody being here. And this is what we do. We expose police corruption across the New England area. And, of course, I'll be following Sean's case. And I'd love to get out there and make some content with Leroy Truth and Garden State Accountability and Full Court Press. Oh, and I'll also subscribe to Full Court Press as well. I'd love to go out there and make some content with those guys. It seems like a lot of fun and to go out and keep exposing the corruption. I'm learning a lot. In all of this. And it is very, very interesting. So I am going to head out for the rest of the night. I appreciate your time. And again, we'll talk soon. Tomorrow night, I'll be live. Come check out the live show. I have retired Mass State Police Trooper, 24 years, Todd McGee, and also my legal advisor, Nan Gallagher, will be joining us as well. And we're going to go through the ties that bind all of the corrupt law enforcement officials here in the state of Massachusetts and all the cases that they are currently connected to, and what a clusterfuck it is here in Massachusetts. So I'm waiting. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow night. I'm going to head out. Everybody be well. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support, the super chats, the Vemos tonight, and the new members. And again, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Peace.